If you know someone who has been trying to lose weight and get in shape, you have probably heard words like, "I only eat one meal a day to lose weight," or "I am afraid that if I eat, I will gain weight." But unfortunately, this name inappropriate is the reason why so many people are in the battle of the bulge. People around the world still believe that eating breakfast, or even 3 meals a day, will make them gain weight. In truth, while eating the right kinds of food and exercising, 3 normal meals or 6 small meals a day will actually work better on your metabolism than eating the wrong amounts or not eating often enough. With more than half of Americans over the age of 20 now considered overweight, now more than ever, we need to understand how metabolism works in relation to weight loss. Why risk heart attack, stroke, cancer or diabetes when all you have to do is make a few minor changes and live a healthy life? First, a person's metabolic rate is determined by the number and size of breathing cells that comprise body tissue and the intensity of metabolism in these cells. These 2 factors combined are the physiological basis of the amount of energy, calories, in which a body uses. Please note that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only change. As we know, potential energy comes from the food we eat. When it comes to weight loss, there are 3 balanced energy components, including calorie intake, stored calories, and calories expended. The way it works is that if the amount of calories consumed equals the amount of calories expended, burned, then there is balance and the body weight is stable. On the other hand, if the balance turns positive, because more food is eaten than burned, the energy is destroyed or, better put, stored as body fat. It is important to remember that you may be eating a low-fat diet and still gain weight. The reason is that most of the dietary fats are stored, while the body burns carbohydrates and protein for energy. The problem is when a person gains weight, the highest level of fat is converted to stored energy until the calorie balance is negative. For that to happen, the amount of calories burned must exceed the amount of calories consumed, regardless of the macronutrient content. Metabolism is the rate at which the body uses energy to support essential basic functions to support life. This metabolism is made up of 3 parts, which include physical activity, 20%, thermal effect of food, also called TEF, 10%, and resting metabolic rate or REM, 70%. Physical activity is the amount of energy that your body burns during normal daily activities including housework, recreation, work, exercise, etc. Obviously, someone who is physically active will burn more energy than a sedentary person. TEF represents the energy used in the digestion and absorption of nutrients, which would vary according to the composition of the food. When a person overeats, the TEF increases because more food must be digested. This is where metabolism becomes very interesting and what causes so much confusion. 1 pound equals 3,500 calories, so let's say a person consumes 3,500 more calories than normal. That individual would not gain a pound because TED is taken into account, but if 3,500 calories are reduced trying to lose weight, then TEF decreases as there would be less nutrients to process. The result is that with energy expenditure it would decrease, which means that the individual would lose less than a pound of weight. In other words, when cutting too much food, TEF cannot function as designed. Now keep in mind that you can't be eating a lot of junk food. After all, the calories you eat must be healthy food, but what this means is that when you don't eat, you're actually working against your body to combat weight gain, and not the other way around. Finally, RMR refers to the amount of calories the body needs to perform its essential functions, as well as chemical reactions while at rest. This aspect of metabolism represents the highest amount of calories burned every day. What happens is that if lean weight is lost due to increased protein metabolism, then RMR decreases. Usually, you would see this happen when a person follows a very strict diet. Thanks and please subscribe our channel.